This TikTok creator has over 20 million followers across YouTube and TikTok and has been posting videos of their infant daughters for years, yet manages to go under the radar for being bait for weirdos.
Good looking at me. You know what I see? I see a strong...
Hey, genuine question to the mom that posted that video of her toddler in makeup for Halloween, which I will say is not inherently wrong. I think my mom did the same thing for me for certain Halloween costumes. Just a question. Do you think that the 37,000 people that saved that video, hit that save button, are other moms looking for inspo for their daughter's next Halloween costume? Now, when I save a video of a workout recipe, fashion outfit, whatever, I'm saving it because I'm going to eventually go back to it.
Brittikitty is also notorious for censoring criticism, never telling her daughters no, oversharing medical details, and pushing out tons of formulaic and scripted videos, which undoubtedly will impact the development of her children. Let's get into it. Brittikitty are a family account featuring predominantly 7-year-old Lily and her younger sister Violet, who's only 3 years old. The channel was created in 2019 by Brittany, the mom, in 2019, and she's been posting content on her kids since around 2021, before Violet was born and Lily was a toddler. As for what the content looks like, it's typically about how wonderful the kids are. This is one of the pinned videos from 2024.
Mommy, why are you crying? Why are you sad? Hi.
Because I just had a bad day.
Okay. Why you have a bad day? Can you tell me? I'll get you a popsicle and a water. Cause see, you don't have a water anywhere. It's okay. Let me get you one.
Okay.
I'll be right back. It'll be so quick. It'll be like this. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. I'll hug you first.
The most caring and empathetic soul I've ever met in my life. She starts kindergarten soon, and I hope everyone is just as nice to her as she will be to them. So on the surface, this seems like a case of a proud mom sharing cute videos of her kid to brighten up people's day. That's not a guess. That's exactly what it says on their bio. If you follow us, we promise to make you smile.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Mama.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Mama.
Happy birthday.
Cute baby content has been a thing on the internet for as long as the internet has existed, which goes some way to explaining why the Brittikitty account has over 16 million subscribers and almost 1 billion likes on TikTok. Videos where Lily plays a prank on her dad are seen as adorable, wholesome, and a mood lifter.
I'm just kissing you.
Okay, no lick. Thank you.
However, what really put the channel over the top were videos like this, where Lily would more directly motivate the audience with words of encouragement.
My oh my, you were stunning inside and out. I love you.
This style of content was reminiscent of something you would have seen on Facebook about a decade ago, but as it turns out, there was still a big audience for it in 2021 and 2022. As a result, videos like this were a regular on the Brittikitty channel.
Wait, you look beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. Have a good day. Oh my goodness. How are you so perfect? You magical.
And this is where some people would draw a line. It's one thing to accidentally catch your toddler saying nice things on camera when filming for something else, but when it becomes regularly scheduled content, that just means a parent's giving their child a script to read, and there's not much cute about that. It's even creepier when you consider that the majority of the Brittikitty audience are fully grown adults.
What? You're pouring.
Yes, you are. A little bit in my feels today. I hope you guys all have a good day. I gotta do a couple hours of work and then I'm heading to my fam jams. Have a good holiday.
I know. Brave stuff. So are you.
Had to invite me.
That kid makes my day.
It's obviously
So good.
economist.
So
Fuck you.
Have a good day.
If you do not have a good day after seeing that, you might as well go back to bed, because that is triple scoop. Flippin' dippin'. Adorable. Oh,
So we can't even call this kids content because actual adults are forming parasocial relationships with a 4-year-old girl. We'll get into the implications of that in a moment, but it's important to stress that Brittany absolutely made scripted and rehearsed videos for the channel. Here's a video where Lily has to help get her a towel because she forgot to bring one with her into the bathroom.
Hey, Lily?
What?
I don't have a towel.
I'll get you one.
Thank you.
Okay. How about pink or white or black?
We don't have a black towel. Can I have a white one?
No, a pink.
Oh, right. Can I have a pink?
Yes. That's all we have. No pink.
Oh, no. That's
That's
a
all we
blanket.
have.
Oh,
That's
no.
all we have.
Oh, I guess I'll have to air dry.
And here's another video where Lily has to help get Brittany a towel because she forgot to bring one with her into the bathroom.
Come here.
I need a towel.
I do need a towel.
Okay. Oh no, there's no more.
Can you get me a towel, please?
Yeah, sure. Which one, Mama? Is it blue or white or pink?
I'll have a white one.
No, pink.
Okay, I'll have a pink one.
Thank you, Pinky. Yeah!
Thank you, Lily. Thank you.
I love you, Mama.
Again, catching your kids on camera doing cute things and then uploading it isn't a bad thing in isolation, but when it becomes formulaic like this, it stops being cute and starts feeling gross. The child has to remember their lines, and if they don't, they'll have to shoot the video again. Here's a video where Lily's sick at the hospital, and at the very end, she has to read her diagnosis for all her adoring fans.
Or is that just because you're hungry?
Hi, Grandma. Look what I got that I didn't like. Thank you so much for your prayers. I'm all better. I had celiac disease. That means I can't have gluten. But it's okay.
No child should ever be a big enough influencer to the point where they have to give medical updates to strangers online. It's a pretty easy unspoken rule to agree with. It doesn't matter how many adults obsessively worry about her, Lily does not need to be filmed for content in the hospital. If anything, that's reason enough not to do it. If you still don't see anything wrong with kids doing scripted content like this, remember that both Lily and Violet were used in a phone case ad.
No! Don't drop my phone, Lily, please. Okay, whatever, go ahead. It's fine!
I know. Oh, it's okay. You got the Case-Defy bounce case.
Do that, that's true.
Every mom should have a Case-Defy bounce case to protect their phone against falls. Oh, bless you.
Despite all this, you still get tons of unwavering support in the comments from their diehard fans. If my kid isn't exactly like Lily, I don't want one. If Sunshine was a person. Okay, but how did you raise such a sweet human? Mine came extra spicy, lol. Remember this adorable little bundle of cuteness when she's a teenager? That last one's a little creepy. You wonder if comments like that are all over the video. We'll find out in a moment, but apparently the reason there's a little to no comments criticizing the family and site is because they heavily police the comments section and particularly target those ones. One user had their comment deleted for saying, "Crazy that you know how to censor other children who do not consent to their videos on the internet, but with your own child that does not consent, you blast publicly and profit off of." You can see the comment got over 100 likes as well, so it's not an entirely unpopular sentiment. On the Reddit post, the user added, "Brittikitty blocked me for speaking up for her child, using a burner account because I've been getting stupid amounts of hate for this in IG." Brittikitty has been bothering me for such a long time. Her children, Lily and Violet, are constantly used as tools for the family to profit off of, literally since they were born, and Brittany, the mother, is generally snarky towards her kids in a way that really rubs me the wrong way. So a few weeks ago, she posted this video joking about how she signed Lily up for gymnastics and that she's essentially bad at it compared to the other girls in the class. What gets me about this is that she literally blurs every single other child out of the video, leaving it to be just Lily running around in a leotard for the duration of the video. I left a comment stating that it's crazy how she knows that censoring children is the right thing to do, but she continued to to blast her kid on social media anyway. This sparked a wildfire in the comments, and as usual, so many trolls went to defend this woman. I did get over 100 likes on my comment though, and clearly this video was gaining traction. Today I noticed that all my notifications from this were missing, and lo and behold, the asshole blocked me. This is how they win. These mothers are allowed to legally use their children as props in their day-to-day lives, and when anyone steps out of line to correct them, they block them to make them go away. I'm so beyond upset and just needed to vent, honestly. What are everyone's thoughts on this creator? As for profiting off her daughter, we've already seen how true that is with both Lily and Violet being used in ads, as well as repetitive formulaic and scripted videos on their TikTok and YouTube pages. Sometimes they just wholesale re-upload old videos. As for the allegations of Brittany being snarky towards her daughter, it's hard to know for sure because in a whole lot of the videos still up on the channel, she's extremely positive and affirming to her kids. Probably a little too much, in fact. More on this in a moment. However, in one weird example, she jokingly called Lily an idiot for not being able to pronounce her name, even though she was less than 3 years old at the time.
What's your name?
E.
Hi, speech therapist here. A child is not expected to say their name until the age of 2 to 3 years old. Also, the L sound is not developmentally appropriate until the age of 4. So this cutie is doing perfectly fine.
This video, alongside many others from before 2022, is now deleted from her channel, which does not make you wonder how many similar videos like that existed. So while we may not have much more video evidence, people who were around at the time certainly voiced their concerns. Returning to that Reddit post, one commenter said, "She did a video where she told her 4-year-old that her baby sister was going to leave and go to a new family. That is mental and emotional, but people thought it was cute. She has no active snark groups, and yet she has 16.9 million followers. I rarely hear anyone say anything negative about her, even though she does the same videos as all the other TikTok moms. I don't get it. As far as being blocked, I was blocked also by her, but I do understand that she can block whomever she wants. I pretty much expected to be blocked when I made a negative comment. In reality, I shouldn't even be watching videos of accounts that I think are exploitative. I shouldn't be giving them the views." Allegedly, there were also videos where Britney called Lily an ugly baby and said she had now glowed up, which is just weird. She also seemed to have that problem that a lot of TikTok moms have, where they overstated about their child's health, like you can see in the screenshots here. She left a comment saying, she also seemed to have that problem that a lot of TikTok moms have, where they overstate about their children's health. You can see in screenshots here, she left a comment saying, "Hardest 5 days of my life. Jaundice causes yellowing of the skin and can cause brain damage if not caught soon enough. Lily had a severe case of it." She also shared pictures of her daughter dealing with the ailment in the video. The defenders would say this isn't oversharing and that it could even be educational and cathartic for other moms, and maybe that's true in isolation, but it's worth remembering that she also filmed Lily in the hospital and had her deliver her own diagnosis on camera to her audience, as we saw before. It's possible that this was all coming from a good place, but that's unlikely because she was apparently a huge offender when it came to engagement bait. I can't stand Brittikitty. She seeks out the attention. She used to write on every video how she was going to delete it so people would comment and interact, but she would never delete it, and people started calling her out hardcore, and she stopped. Now she just makes those sad videos of her kid crying because she can't get what she wants, then she gives her what she wants when she has enough video of her crying. Again, a lot of her videos from before 2022 are gone, so it's hard to verify these claims one way or another. We mentioned earlier that Britney can sometimes be a little too positive with her kids sometimes, and well, in one video that's not deleted, Britney claims she can't say no to Lily because it makes her cry.
No.
The caption really rubbed people the wrong way, and they were quick to point out why in the comments. That's why you have to tell her no. I mean, it's cute and I feel bad, but they need to be told no and learn before they grow up. As a teacher, it's very obvious which kids have parents that never say no, and it's never good. They need to hear no from parents the most because when they go out into the world, they will hear no from everybody. I don't want to get involved with your parenting, but sometimes it's good to say no, so when she's older, it won't be a big shock to hear it. It's undeniably true that Britney is probably too positive in certain videos. Sometimes she'll harmlessly joke about Lily not being like the other girls, but in other posts she goes extreme with it when she says stuff like this. "I don't have a normal toddler, I have Lily. Lily has slept through the night since she was 3 months old. Lily has never thrown a temperature tantrum before. She's also never thrown up, just like her mama. Lily will, however, go up to every storm drain she can find and ask if Pennywise is there, kiss every wild animal and insect she comes across no matter how many times we tell her not to, and calls her dad by his first name. As commenters were quick to point out, even if what she says here was remotely believable, there's nothing wrong with a toddler having a temper tantrum or throwing up. That's ordinarily part of the process of growing up, but Britty seems so keen on convincing the world that Lily's the most perfect child ever. Also, it's a good thing that Lily sleeps so well considering how many times she's woken up to a camera and ring light in her face.
Hi, it's okay, it's okay. Hi. Hi. Oh. Hi. A popsicle.
You want a popsicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, there are multiple videos of Lily waking up on the channel, and it's hard to understand what the point of that is. However, moving back to the concerns over Brittany being too positive with Lily, this commenter voiced some concerns. I know this is a month old, but she posted Lily licking her dad on the lips at the restaurant, then mom laughs. Seems like a lot of viewers aren't pleased from the comments. I get kids are curious and little girls are very curious about boys and girls and kissing, but it's inappropriate. The first video I defended them, saying I'm sure they reprimanded her and talked to her about not doing that again, but then I saw the second one where she tricks dad and licks him on his face. Mom's laughing again, and dad doesn't really put his foot down. It doesn't seem like the parents are preventing her from doing it, and I don't think they're being strict or serious with her about not doing that. It's really disturbing and distasteful. I think they have TikTok brain and forget parenting over social media. It's messed up. Speaking on things that are distasteful, the number one concern people have over the Brittikitty channel is the parasocial adults that seem to have become the majority of their fan base.
Hey, wait, parasocial relationships are unhealthy. I don't give a pair of... This is my best friend. This is my best friend.
This is definitely problematic because a lot of these fans can transfer over into real life as people that will recognize these kids in public spaces, and for the mother of any famous child, this should cause some amount of anxiety. This Reddit user recalled how scary it was for one TikToker in particular to have her child interact with strangers in public. The lady in the TikTok mentioned how at the store one day a woman called her child over by name, to which the child responded and walked over to them. The woman apologized, saying that she had just recognized her daughter from online, and it was that moment that the OP states she decided to remove all content related to her kids from her profiles. It was the thought that her children could continue to be recognized and called for by strangers. This specifically made me think of that video Brittikitty uploaded once while visiting Florida, showing clips of all the people that recognized them. In these clips, she handed Lily off to be held by these complete strangers. The way she also prides herself in raising Lily shows that she seems incredibly impressionable if someone seemed friendly enough and potentially knew her name from their large platform. It makes me insanely worried for how trusting Lily is being taught to be and how easily her mother will hand her off for a fan interaction. Unfortunately, this isn't just a random example. We've seen Lily handed off to strangers to take pictures without either parent in the picture. And there really is no end to how certain adults could be creepy around kids like Lily. A good way to tell something weird is going on is by the amount of saves or bookmarks certain videos get. There's also this video where Lily tries to say the word peanuts, but also it ends up sounding like a different word.
Yes.
I have never went to a comment section so fast in my life.
And there's more, where Lily is either wearing makeup or a particular costume.
Hey, genuine question to the mom that posted that video of her toddler in makeup for Halloween, which I will say is not inherently wrong. I think my mom did the same thing for me for certain Halloween costumes. Just a question. Do you think that the 37,000 people that saved that video, hit that save button, are other moms looking for inspo for their daughter's next Halloween costume? The 37,000 people who saved a video of your daughter in makeup. Now, when I save a video of a workout recipe, fashion, outfit, whatever, I'm saving it because I'm going to eventually go back to it.
And if you think that this might be a slight overreaction, this goes way deeper than you think.
Someone mentioned this family channel in my comment section, and boy, let's just go through it. So I want to address this pizza video first because this is actually sick. They filmed their little daughter saying the P word, and there's comments like this on it. And then we have another comment saying, I like the one with pizza. I have that video saved. Wonder why. Here's another comment under that video of somebody saying, I want the child. Disgusting comment right here saying edge. And this sicko saying pizza, pizza, and then with the smiling devil emoji. She has videos of whipped cream on her daughter's face, and we have men under the comment section saying she's not wasting it. Good girl. We have grown people thirsting over this child. Of course, we have the sucking of the popsicles with 16,000 saves. We have the whipped cream on the face, 68,000 saves. This account right here follows baby accounts. They post babies, and then they post this comment saying, oh my God. The mom also did an AI version of what her older daughter would look like as she grew up. Of course, the comments, people were begging them to do her other daughter as well. The AI video has 33,000 saves. Are you looking for a son-in-law to be? Hear me out. Here's this video with 200,000 saves. This is a fan account of one of the little girls. And here's a comment saying, look at the type, I'm going crazy. Here's another account that says, my most favorite girl in the whole world. I mean, this one speaks for itself, 110,000 saves. And as you guessed it, on that video, somebody said, hear me out. When she grows up, she will look amazing. This one is actually so gross. It's a direct shot with 224,000 saves on it. Here's the pizza video again, and just all of these comments are from grown-ass men.
And when this video went viral, Britney tried to get it taken down, but the TikToker, Hoss Drama, just exposed even more. So at this point, some of their bigger fans would say maybe Britney had no idea this was going on or that these videos were being interpreted by pervs this way, but that's not true. Here's a couple comments from earlier on in her channel when she didn't have that many comments in general. You're my world, Lily. Cutie, I want to meet her. Lily is my world. I want to meet this cute baby. There's no way she didn't catch these comments yet. They were left up for a long amount of time. This is the same creator who would also delete your comment and block you if you dared to criticize her parenting. All of this isn't to say Britney doesn't deeply care about her child or wants her daughter to be bait for in all likelihood, she probably underestimates how much of it's actually going on. However, that risk is real, and one user put it best. I once watched a German documentary about PDF sites, and there was this one case of a PDF who was uploading all pictures from a gymnastics school's website onto one of the forums. All of those were pictures of little girls wearing leotards, and they were posted in categories. Not to mention the Pinterest scandals where middle-aged men were creating boards for little girls and teenagers wearing swimsuits. One of the most important rules of child safety is to never upload pictures of your child wearing leotards, swimsuits, cheerleader uniforms, or anything else revealing. PDFs are addicted to those outfits. These family vloggers aren't that ignorant. They know exactly what they're doing and refuse to be held accountable for not protecting their kids. Conversely, if Britney didn't know and was truly ignorant, then it's worth stressing how the real danger is, because a lot of these images are being exploited by AI for dark purposes.
Hey, 1.2 million kids' photos were turned into AI-generated exploitation material in a single year. I'm Perry, cybersecure dad. I know you've heard this before, but we need to stop posting our kids online. Here's why. UNICEF, Interpol, and ECPAT just released the numbers. In some countries, it's as high as 1 in every 25 children. That's 1 kid per classroom. And here's the part that should stop every parent cold. The faces being used aren't stolen from anywhere shady. No dark web, no hacked accounts. They're pulled straight from social media. Birthday parties, first day of school, soccer pictures, dance recitals, beach trips, you name it. The exact kind of content parents post every single day with pride, with love, with zero idea what's happening on the other side of that screenshot. A photo and a free app. That's the entire process. Anyone, anywhere in the world can take a public photo of your child and generate something unspeakable in under a minute. No technical skill required.
It's also hard to argue that Brittikitty is ignorant to these dangers because of her selective moderation and how dodgy her earlier years on TikTok were. Her account did get banned at one point for violating multiple community guidelines, and although we don't know what for exactly, it can't be good. This is also unfounded, but one user detailed how shady they were on the platform. Brittikitty creates her own fan accounts and floods the comments with overwhelming statements like, "This child is a pure angel and I will die protecting her forever. Please let me know what I can do to make sure this beautiful girl continues to post uplifting messages daily because it's the only thing that makes my life complete." Then, Brittikitty will respond with a link to her Cash App or wish list. Pathetic. Online panhandling. The posts were always weird. The girl called her dad Michael. They'd encouraged her to say and out in public, she puts her mouth on everything she sees. Many comments were deleted from people saying they knew the mother was psychotic and bipolar, that she was and pointed out several signs like agitation and fear in the kid. A few duets were made showing the daughter's reaction to her mother's tone of voice. It sounds like a Disney voice, but a psychologist was keen to point out that it could be an act she's covering up for the camera. Again, a lot of this is unproven and speculation, but it does fit into the character we've seen here today. The main defense for Britney is that she's not as bad as other creators, when that distinction shouldn't really matter. Yeah, she's not the worst TikTok mom on the platform. Competition is stiff on that front, but she shouldn't get any medals for that, as she's still really problematic. And for some more unfounded evidence, even the people who have somewhat of an in-person experience with her all seem to have negative things to say. Without saying too much, I live nearby. Our family photographer attempted to do a collab with her before she found her permanent photographer. Let's just say it didn't work out well. That woman is not as sweet as she perceives, and the girls, while unique and sweet, are scared of mom. She's been tempted to message DCP herself. Bro, they live in my town. A friend of mine works at the school her oldest daughter goes to, and said the daughter has a bunch of behavioral problems that all seem to, in her opinion, stem from not being the center of attention. She thinks it's a direct product of her mom always making her the star of videos, and now the kid can't socialize or behave normal at school when all the attention isn't on her. I've never seen the family IRL, but I know they're around and recognize all the places they go and share a zip code with them. So weird. I live in the same town as them. It's a pretty small town on the border of CT in Western Mass. I've never seen the family around town IRL, but know someone who works at the school her oldest daughter goes to. They said the daughter has serious behavioral and social issues, all stemming from not being able to be the center of attention while at school. Apparently, mom doesn't take the news of her daughter not being perfect very well when approached by school staff. She's supposedly a pretty scary lady. The family's doing a serious disservice to the kids, and rumor has it people in town who have met the mom don't have nice things to say about her. Apparently, she works at a fancy prep school a few towns away. Once again, please take all of that information with a grain of salt, but that last piece of information is verifiably true. Britney does work as a middle school office administrator at Kingswood Oxford Prep School in Connecticut, America. This information wasn't dug out of the dark web or anything like that. The school's website published a puff piece exhaustingly praising Britney and her family. Reading selected passages from the article, it says, Britney Christiana, the mastermind mother of @Brittikitty, is also KO's middle school office administrator and one of the most beloved staff members on campus. Spending time with her, you can find her waving bye to countless students, wishing them luck on a game, and ending with "have fun," a representation of her authentic personality both offline and online. Not only is Mrs. Christiana both beloved on campus, but her daughters, 3-year-old Violet and 7-year-old Lily, have become internet sensations. Mrs. Christiana has several accounts across multiple social media platforms with names like @Brittikitty and the Christiana family. The Christiana family hasn't always been TikTok famous, though. Interestingly, she started her account after an interaction with a few students in the summer of 2019, the summer before her first year working at Kingswood Oxford. Some students from Camp KO were walking past her office when she heard them talking about a TikTok trend of saving the turtles. For a true TikTok stan, this is also known as the VS Co-girl subculture. She didn't recognize the name TikTok, so she scoured the internet later that night. In doing so, she was hooked. She created her TikTok account and posted her first video only a week later. However, she wasn't expecting so many people to see it. It got 300,000 views overnight, Mrs. Christiana recalled, and I was like, that was crazy. Mrs. Christiana values the community that she's created through social media, most of whom she believes are grandmas and people looking for sentimental content rather than rude or provocative content. The comments are really nice still, Mrs. Christiana explained, and I haven't had anyone be mean to us in any way. When you look at any of the @Brittikitty accounts, you'll find exclusively positive videos. Per Mrs. Christiana, that is the whole goal of the account. I don't want to post anything depressing, Mrs. Christiana said. You may come across everything from parent hacks to family expeditions to the most memorable moments, like documenting how Lily and Violet have grown and changed. Most importantly, Mrs. Christiana wants people to know that social media doesn't have to be stressful. We live such a normal life that it just fits in so easily, she says. In posting only 2 or 3 times a week, she sees it as a small hobby, something that not only lightens other people's moods, but also documents her family's most special moments at the same time, or what she calls an online diary. In fact, she even believes that if Violet and Lily lost interest in making videos, it would be an easy thing to leave behind. Unlike many other creators, Brittikitty features videos that are natural and show the raw emotions and curiosities of children. For instance, with a lot of videos featuring Lily's peculiar love of insects and animals, like bumblebees and birds, Mrs. Christiana doesn't truly plan her posts. She just captures a video every once in a while. Given the amount of negative coverage we've given to this video, it's a good idea to end it with her perspective on why the channel exists. Some of it is obviously not true and misguided, like retroactively stating that she would stop if the kids grew up and decided they don't want to do it anymore. That's almost entirely backwards, as there's an admittance that their kids won't be able to give a consent until later, which is the problem to begin with. But it's impossible to deny that there are indeed grandmas and grandpas who watch these videos with a smile on their face, and if she says that's the target audience, then there's no reason to doubt that.